Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. We're going to do it same as last week with a rune and a tarot card and another rune of clarity for each of the 6 positions in your reading. At the end, we'll cap it off with a crystal grid oracle deck card. So stay tuned for that at the end. It's been a long time since I've used this deck. So jumping into your energetic past here, Sagittarius, is Ingwas, the rune of the god Ing. This is like a course in divine timing. Blessings or challenges with aspects of this in your energetic past. This could be, this is the successfully planting seed in the fertile soil. This is, again, blessings or challenges with aspects of it. Could be divine masculine healing work too, healing your reactions, healing ego, healing the guesswork, right? And coming at it more with like a place of knowing and responding rather than reacting. This is calling in or aspects of stability. What does it mean to you in your energetic past regardless? So let's see what this is all about. 6 of Wands reversed. So maybe challenges with teamwork, maybe egos, kind of going at it. I'm getting more 5 of Wands energy than the 6 of Wands reverse. They might be almost the same energetically here, but with Ingwas here, I see this is very much you feel like maybe you're alone in doing this. You wish you had this clan, or maybe you were maybe even ostracized from your clan. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. Maybe you just are looking to start your own clan. Yeah, interesting stuff. Okay, let's get this. Rune of clarity is in Yera. Yera is the rune of the year, harvest. This is also an irreversible rune, and this is the lessons in between cycles. So it's like that, taking a big breath and learning between notes before this is nicknamed the rune of the harvest. So at the end of the year, when you made a harvest, you would look at your yield, right? And learn your lessons. What you sow is what you reap, almost, right? So what were your practices? Do you have enough? All these aspects. Is that space in between the cycles where you're learning lessons? Yeah, so maybe this is you like ending a cycle and getting into a new one. With the successfully planted seed here, starting something new. Yeah, challenges maybe with starting a clan or something new in your life. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates with you. Again, please do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. In the energetic now is Othala. This is more of your legacy work. Is it transitory or is it perpetual? Is it long and lasting and healthy, or is it short and not so healthy? Even if it's long-term and not healthy, right? It calls you to rein it in and really get it in check. Like, what is healthy, right, for this Othala to last? So what's your real true legacy? What do you want to be remembered as? Who do you want to be remembered by? Things like that. And this is interesting. So with the Hermit reversed here, yeah, you're kind of you're wanting to step out and do your own thing. I think you're building your own legacy. Make sure that this is from a healed aspect of ego. If this gets into your ego, then your legacy work is going to be very singular, very one-channeled, and not as stable. You need more than one channel to build a foundation. You can't just build it off of one thing, right? You need to be grounded with teamwork to make something stable. So this is another energy, I think. Let's get a rune of clarity. But yeah, you're wanting to start. Yeah, you're doing this thoroughly. You want to see it through. Is dotting I's, crossing T's, doing your due diligence, your research, getting your mental mise en place, your ducks in a row, so to speak. Yep. We have Odin's rune here for your near future. This is like the patch that covers Odin's eye. It means something that is hidden from you or something that you already know. So with this, we'll get a rune of clarity from a completely different set here at the very end, so stay tuned for that. Oh, with this, I almost just grabbed another room. With this, it might just be, I wager to guess that this is something that you already know, because you are very, I think, kind of like self-involved here, but make sure there's like no attachment to ego here. Reminder. 9 of Swords reversed. Okay, so depression time over. Yeah, you feel like liberated in this in your near future. So I do think this is something you already know. Let's get a rune of clarity. Yeah, spiritual recharge. This is the spiritual kind of pilgrimage, or that joint energy where you are you're leading and following with one another in a reciprocative manner, where it's not coercion, it's not force, it's actually very liberating and healthy and healing. It's like a spiritual recharge, like a pilgrimage. This is a trusted energetic source that's proven itself to you. Interesting. More interesting. We have Yara again in your influence. This is what comes around goes around kind of energy. It's the big influence of really learning your lessons of what you've done in the past and how you've perceived things in the past and all that good stuff, and really starting to be confronted with them big time. With this, with the card of clarity here is the 10 of Swords that you're influenced by right now. So you're like dead end, feeling dead end almost, and that's maybe been your inspiration, because you've been trying to connect and go with a different clan. And I think this is you just like closing that door, like really just like putting 10 swords in it and saying, out of here. Learning though that, and learning your lessons so you can be thorough and building a new legacy. And I see you being a lot less depressed, a lot less down on yourself, at least here in the future, and with others as a result. But let's see what your advice is for right now. Advice is an Anzus, open and honest dialogue and communication, grounded communication. Receive it well and receive it without judgment. Yeah, this is divine downloads, prophetic dream work. You could get a really cool dream or really powerful download or insight, deja vu, premonition dream, any one of your 6 clairs, like clairsentience, clairaudience, I don't know, look them up. But any one of your clairs could be popping off. You could be actually blessed with a new spiritual gift right now. So just be open to that divine communication. We won't be that way unless we're grounded and ready to receive without the invisible strings attached. And that goes true with any real communication. Okay. King of Cups reversed for this is getting your head a little more out of the clouds, kind of. I'm not going to say that, but letting go of that sense of ego. I think this is more of letting go of that. Yeah, release that emotional attachment to your ideals. The King of Cups reverse says, open yourself up to the communication. Don't think that you can just sit there and will things to you. You need to be present and cut those invisible strings of your communication with yourself, with others, your divine source. Like at the end of the day, you need to be honest with yourself. You can't kid yourself. You can try lying to yourself all you want, but that's just psychosis. I don't know what the term is for that. It's not healthy. So you're called to be authentic. Yeah. You're still called to be authentic, showing up for yourself, shining for everyone and everything without hesitation, reservation, or judgment. This is stepping into your success and your sense of abundance and joy. When you're authentic and you're open to communication, rather than trying to go through like this manipulation or tit for tat sort of type of communication, or invisible strings attached to communication, that kind of that's not grounded. But when we're authentic, we're present. When we're present, we can be more open to that communication that's meant for us, right? All right. So Sagittarius, your rune for the outcome here is increased sense of health and momentum moving forward. I see you shifting in healthier directions, and really gaining a lot of success and abundance and natural vitality. I see here as well. You're going to just feel like you're, like going into a spiritual recharge phase of your life, which is definitely liberating, right? The Nine of Swords reversed there. Page of Cups reversed is the card of the outcome here. So Page of Cups reversed, not really needing to have that emotional validation communication, not really having that attachment anymore, where maybe you needed that in the past from your clan and you weren't receiving that. That's where your ego was attached to it. You're tied emotionally to those types of strings, right? I see you releasing those. Let me know in the comments below how this all resonates. Yeah, Othala, better enhanced sense of legacy, inheritance, outcome. Like you're building your foundation elsewhere. That's what I see. Note, these are culturally misappropriated runes by very racist groups. So do not take this single-mindedly, y'all, okay? Othala is a healthy legacy, right? What is actually healthy, not what is based in ego. What is going to be a course in divine timing for you here is this great unfolding of your life and this transmutation that you're going through in yourself. I'm sorry, we did not get a rune of clarity for what's affecting you right now, or what's influencing you right now. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're releasing it. You're letting it go. Hagala says, wiped off the face of the earth, kind of natural disaster kind of energy. Unintended eventuality it is. But when you look at it as happening for you rather than to you, that's a healthier response rather than the reaction. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. You're releasing your need to be attached to this aspect, your attachment to this clan type energy, and you're kind of going off and doing your own thing with like-minded people in your future. It's going to be healthier for you. It's going to gain a lot of momentum. You're building your legacy and lasting, and you're healing that legacy work, your aspect of what legacy means to you. Yeah. Rune of clarity for Odin's rune here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's definitely something you already knew. And this is doubled down. So making sure that this is grounded, and this is you like growing your community. This is you stepping into leadership and in a reciprocity kind of a way, where it's spiritually healing for not just you but for others as well. I see you holding space and like kind of teaching. Maybe even teaching here, maybe even traveling abroad to spread your knowledge or your experiences, share your journeys. Crystal Grid Oracle deck for your card of clarity here for your rune reading this week. Divine, please show us clearly what message does Sagittarius need to hear for us this week. What single card of clarity from this Crystal Grid Oracle deck does Sagittarius need to hear, please? Divine, please show us clearly. What single card of clarity do you have for Sagittarius, this divinely guided rune reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Courage, and it's red jasper, It's a beautiful card. This is card 34. 3 and 4 together are 7. 7 is a very spiritually connective number. It's your, like spiritual healing work, stepping into that, feeling like that kind of a recharge, having the courage to build your legacy in healthy ways. This is beautiful. If you want, you can take a screenshot and zoom in on the card, crop it, do what you want. Carry this message here with you this week. It locks in the energies of the rune reading and the crystal grid on the card. Red jasper is courage, insight, and detoxification. Red jasper, selenite, and quartz are what are depicted in this grid. Red jasper coupled with selenite is a very balanced combination because red jasper is a stone that works on the base chakra while selenite works on the highest chakras. This enables you to bring in the wisdom of the higher realms and ground it to the physical realm. Red jasper helps with insight, which is strengthened by selenite also to receive information from spirit. Red jasper is known as a stone of courage, so it may be time for you to stand up and be courageous. So Sagittarius, see how the selenite looks like a sword? Strength and valor are needed at this time. Ground yourself and ask for guidance from spirit. Trust that the insight you receive is exactly what you need right now and act with strength. Plant your feet firmly, strengthen your boundaries, and stand by your decision. Red jasper is known as a powerful detoxifier and is said to work on the blood and circulatory system. It may be time to discover deeper self-sabotage patterns that are holding you from standing in your power. Remove the obstacles, go forth, and with a renewed sense of courage and trust in your ability to stand on your own. Know that every step of the way you will be protected by red jasper. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.